Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, with the Mangreen Gaming channel. And I am the Mangreen, and we're playing Banishers, Ghost of New England for the 31 Days of Spectacular Gaming, our Halloween special, coming in late September and early October. We're doing this, we're doing Alone in the Dark, and we're playing Dying Light the Beast.
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
We have just made it to New England in America. These guys are ghost hunters, banishers as it were. Been hired by their friend Master Charles Davenport to help lift the curse in New Eden. And as we made it to New Eden, we've come to find out that Charles Davenport is dead, of all things. So we're trying to figure out why he's dead and what has cursed this town. And it ran off most of the people here.
Thick skin, right? We're sorry to disturb you.
It'll take more than you to disturb me. What do you want?
Do you intend to leave?
I take it you intend to leave town.
Bloody right I do. New Eden is dying and anyone who stays is dead or deranged.
There is no hope at all?
There's no hope for New Eden, then?
Not till the weather changes, and it don't look like changing.
You leaving alone?
Will you go alone?
I'll take my sister and anyone else who wishes. You may come too if you wish. You look like you can handle yourself.
What's your role here?
What's your role here, if you don't mind me asking?
Lately, I do what needs doing when no one else will, weakened as they are by comfort and the curse. In normal times, I hunt. Now, though, it's cold enough to freeze the nankies off an horse, and the game rots as quick as you can get it home. You can't eat a ghost, can't skin it, can't sell it, so what would be the use?
About the curse.
So, the curse. What do you think is going on?
I think nothing much about it. I think folk sickened and the crops failed. I think folk went mad, and I know we found the Reverend dead.
About Governor Haskell.
What of the governor? Anything I should know?
That useless clatwagger. With Davenport dead, godly folk look to be led. Fairfax Haskell couldn't be happier. I pity he'll get 'em all killed.
Back about Captain Pelton.
What of the captain?
Now there's a man of worth. Without Saul Pennington, there'd be no town left at all. These last months have been hard on him. I hope his mettle holds. If I had my way, he'd be coming with us. I don't give a rat's knacks for loyalty. The captain does.
What of the governor? Anything I should know?
That useless clatwagger. With Davenport dead, godly folk look to be led. Fairfax Haskell couldn't be happier.
Well then, thank you for your help.
Aye.
Alright, 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 alright. Find her? I think we found her. Yep.
Antea. Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles.
Yeah, what did happen to him?
Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
About Governor Haskell.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well-read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
How were things before?
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse, it was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Is there anything we should know?
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
Oh, cool. A once joyful and educated good friend, I tell you, and read it now. Young widow who has lost her anchor and drifts unmoored onto the sea of mourning.
You stay put. We'll find a way.
You unlock your first hint. It contains important information about the person you linked to your first these hints at given moment throughout your haunting cases menu. To understand why ghost lingers in the incarnate, you must gather hints about involved inhabitants. Over the hints, they all been discovered. The inhabitants' intent is disclosed, and you may complete your investigation. Okay.
Purcell, could you find nothing better?
These days, I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
November 1694, my dearest Charles, I am delighted I was to read your words. It has been a pleasure to hear from you, and you know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in the archives that matched the description of the events you have experienced in New Eden. Be that as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are phenomenon perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer. Be it sorcery, the presence of Icor, or something else entirely we cannot say. I'll do all I can to invite you to continue your research and to take note for all of your observations. Our Brotherhood of St. Paul's soul is so little presence in the New World, any information shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe, my friend. Yours truly, Eleanor Combs.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
21st day of February 1687. My sweet Esther, I cannot tell you how much I long to get home. This work in the mystical Scarlet Highlands is exciting. I can't argue with that, but I miss the sweetness of our home. However, I know that the few months I have left away from your loving arms will be the great benefit to me. Through this experience, I'll increase my knowledge in all this I do to protect you from the dark worlds this world around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me through these mysterious encroachments, and that pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this. But when I can see the pride in your eyes, then I know what role I play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know I can do anything as long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. I am thinking of you. Your love forever, Charles. 5th day of January 1685. My beloved Esther, how long has it been since how do I long to hold you in my arms? The announcement of our marriage it was to be my heart as a delicacy on a palate, the sweet of the which cannot be a tire. At last we shall be together and together forever and ever, until the day many years from now when we are old and at the last death separates us. Only death can exhaust the love between us, and I am sure not even death can undo the tenderness I feel for you. Aww. I want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I will make it so. I will write you every day until that blessed moment when I can finally shed the weight of letters and tell you in person every day how I feel about you. I am thanking you. Your love forever, Charles. 12th day of August 1694. My sweet Esther, I am down, and yet you were there to support me. You are an angel from heaven to help me in my dark mission. You are the light that guides me through the darkness of the invisible. And yet I feel so sorry for bringing you to this tortured land. You know well that these things are not as they should be in New Eden, and I am sorry to have you here by my side for fear of your life. I wish we could find a quiet corner on this island there to raise our children, but I fear a curse. I think we should leave, or perhaps you should go on ahead while I defend our home. Think about it. For I cannot bear the thought of darkness taking you away from me. Your love forever, Charles.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther. Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Remember when he started to wear these, to look wiser and older?
No, he was hiding his hair loss.
Yeah, I'm not even going to begin to read that. Roman Cardis by Johannes Nader. None on the side of the water and few on the other know that I came to New England as minister in order to pursue research into the New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul Stole. And what strangeness I have found! There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable, and they are quite. I shall never say the word out loud, but I suspect there to be witches. If I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. Taught you flute to tone, but still Hans Fruder. Whatever that is. Job 17:13-15. When I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall chase my complaints, then thou scarest me with dreams and terrifies me through visions, so that my soul shows the strangling and death rather than my life. She comes to me in my dreams.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
What do all these dreams have in common? Are they a promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions, foreshadowing, is there someone behind us? Who is the real target and what caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know how this gets into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest, and this cannot perdure.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse?
Josh was worried about the influence of the threatening spirit that had on settlers' dreams. After seeing her husband's ghost grieving widow Esther Davenport is deeply distressed. Of course she is.
Tormenting people in their beds.
A righteous king from Jesset, protected by a glass dome.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
Something must have really triggered him if he lost his edge.
A silver brooch and having one worn by Charles Davenport engraved with the sector 3 hilted sword.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Lo, the children are the heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Psalms 127, verse 3. Three drops of lemon oil and a caramel infused before sleep. Wintergreen is to rub between palms and behind the ears 3 times a day. If restless, permits, use lemon balm. Evelyn. My dear sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is, nor how long my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happens as it was supposed to. I cannot attend the burial. The shame of it. How I have failed my dearest husband. I just cannot find the strength to leave the house and walk into the place where Charles died, there to see him buried. Lord, have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing. My love, Esther.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
I remember the teaching of my masters. May God bless their souls. Against the threatening unknown, when the common knowledge is not enough to understand the situation, the sacrilegious and the pious man will wisely turn to the very roots of his art, the words, the meaning, and the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare has nothing to do with nocturnal female horse, as the French calabar or the German mare would come from the 12th century, and Dutch meaning ghost or demon. The nightmare is not a punny fiend sneaking into the bedrooms to suffocate the dreamers, but one of the rarest and most powerful spirits defined by their own purpose, to spread his insidious and unforgiving wrath upon the living soul. Upon any living soul, it may reach. According to my research, no occultist ever successfully banished a nightmare. But why? Could a nightmare be more than a ghost? I'm afraid so. I remember a disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years about terrifying abilities of such entity. So to be able to penetrate the dreams of its targets, to influence their thoughts and perception and make them endure their worst fear. Able even to bend the distance or alter time, creating tantalizing and personalized nightmares its victims cannot hope to escape from. Such a petrifying concept. I pray God with all my heart and soul that this is not what has risen up upon us. How would we escape despair, death, and doom? I need more information, but where to find Charles Dervapart?
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
Do you have bad dreams?
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes, I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
How are you all bearing up?
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
All right.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Right on. Where's the shop in town? Okay. Well, that in mind, I hope you enjoyed this episode. That's it for this episode. Hope you're enjoying the 31 Days of Spectacular Gaming, our Halloween special here on the Mangreen Gaming channel. Like I said, we have Banishers, we have Alone in the Dark, the 2014 version, I think. Anyway, it's the newer one. And our 2023, sorry. And then we're going to be playing Dying Light the Beast. So, until then, please stay tuned for those. Leave a like, leave a subscription, leave a comment. As always, I'll see you online.